Welcome to the Real Spill where we spill the tea. My name is Nhojony T, and today I have the pleasure to be interviewing the winners of the Love vs. Trap Showcase conducted by the 1891 Hot 10 record label. First, we have the winner of the Love team.
How you doing? I'm the Heartbroken Lover Boy, Savion.
Okay, so here we have Savion, and we're going to get right into the interview. So my first question is just going to be, where are you from?
I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I kind of moved around a little bit, Columbus, Georgia, and El Paso, Texas, but I was like born in Fayetteville, then came back after a couple of years.
Okay. And how long have you been making music?
I've been making music for like 6-7 years.
So for a little minute.
Yeah, for a little
bit. Did it start off as music, or was it like you?
It was more so like my love for instruments. Like my pops had got me my first little drum set when the drum line had dropped, like the Canon drum line.
Okay.
I was playing the drums, and I went from that to piano to guitar, and then I was like, okay, of course. Singing
so
and
you
dancing.
got a lot of talent. So the singing and dancing kind of just came with it.
Yeah, singing and dancing came with watching Usher and all shit like that. So.
Okay. So was the Love vs. Trap your first showcase?
Nah, that wasn't my first showcase.
That wasn't your first showcase. So you've done multiple showcases before?
Yeah, I've done.
How did it feel to win that showcase? Being on the love side, because you know it's Love vs. Trap.
Yeah, surprising. Honestly, it was.
You were surprised?
I was surprised. Surprised as hell. No.
For real?
Yeah, of course.
And you were the first one to perform, weren't you?
I usually don't even perform first.
You usually don't. So that was different for you. Was you nervous?
Hell, I came in with a Gatorade bottle. Like I was chilling, and Savion, I'm like,
Right. Okay, so I need to know the story behind that song, "Sincerely Yours," because that's the song. That's the song you performed, right?
Yeah, I performed.
Right, that's one of them. Because I know you performed two.
Yeah.
So that was one of them. What's the story behind it? Is that about somebody? Like, is there a girl in the picture? Like, what's going on? Spill the tea.
So for Sincerely Yours, I recorded that. I want to say like 2 years ago, 2-3 years ago. Okay. That was like my first single that I put on all platforms. Mm-hmm. So that was like me actually finding my sound and finding where I felt like my pocket was. Mm-hmm. It was about somebody at the time.
It ain't no more though.
Nah.
Okay.
I put her a little intro in the beginning and everything. Skip to the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you produce your own tracks or do you work with the producer?
A little bit of both. I have found my sound with the producer. Like I like to shop around, try to find different producers I can work with. I love giving other people exposure and just, of course, finding a good vibe for what I'm looking for at the time.
So was Sincerely Yours, did you produce that or you had to help with the producer for that one?
No, I had to help with the producer with that one.
With that one,
yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
And as a producer, songwriter, you said you play multiple instruments and you're a vocalist, you know, because you sing. That's different. I want to say that's very different for me because I don't usually meet males who sing. They usually just rap. And when they rapping, it's usually trap. It's not, you know?
Yeah.
But being all those things involved in all aspects, can you tell us a little bit more about your writing process? Like, do you start with the melody and kind of let the lyrics come to you? Or is it backwards? Or like, how do you... are you freestyling or?
It depends, to be honest with you. Sometimes like I can't always listen to a beat. You know, you may be driving, whatever, playing music. Sometimes I ride in silence and I just
and you come up with it then.
Come up with some lyrics, but sometimes, majority of the time, I always try to find a melody. I always try to find a melody or a beat. I may have beats in my email. I may have beats on YouTube. I may have a homeboy. Hey, what you cooking up right now? So whatever the case may be, I'll find a beat, look for a melody. Whatever my mood is, like I go off the vibe, however I'm feeling in that moment. I may be sad about some shit, or I may be like a little irritated, or I may be feeling in love. So whatever the case may be, I'ma find.
And that's how it goes. Okay. And what's your favorite part about being a music artist?
The creative process. The creative process is always the goal. Like when you.
So what are you looking to get out of? Like, do you? I know you don't do this just for fun.
No.
You looking for like.
Yeah.
You really trying to get signed and like.
Of course.
Okay. And your least favorite part of being about an artist?
My own critiques.
See, that's bad. You can't be critiquing yourself.
I do it all.
But every one of us are like our biggest critiques. I feel like I do that too. Not with music, because I don't make music. But like when it comes to other little things, I critique myself a lot. So I could see how like, you know, you can be your biggest critique. So what would you describe your music style as? Like, I listened to a few songs. It's giving very much Lover Boy. Like, you in love.
Sometimes.
But do you like look at any musical influences to base what you go off of, or are you just trying to find like something completely different, or do something completely different that's like nobody's heard of before? Because you know how like you can hear artists and be like, okay, they sound like Party Next Door, or
True.
They sound like Drake. Like,
so
you know?
when it comes to that, I find my influences. I have my influences, but I want to be myself.
Okay.
I don't want anybody to listen to me below. He sound like Party Next Door.
Right.
He's still in Party Next Door, ad libs. That's, I ain't gonna say it's corny to me, but it's like that kills the creative process for me.
Right.
I want to, of course, listen to Party Next Door or Drake or Bryson Tiller and be like, okay, cool, I like their vibe, I like what they're talking about. Let me try to find my own way to create that.
Right. Okay, so, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Is there any music style you don't like?
I kind of listen to any and everything.
So you listen to everything. You listen to country music,
I got a couple
rap music,
I got a couple country
everything.
songs. Yeah.
Everything.
I really don't.
Jazz.
Of course, my grandparents played jazz all through the crib. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so you kind of grew up listening to jazz.
Yeah,
so do all of like, does your whole family do music like in some kind of way, shape, form, or fashion?
Not for real. Not my typical black family. My mom, she Sunday cleaning, play Faith Evans.
Yeah.
Faith Evans, the old jams,
Mary J.
Alicia Keys, Mary J. Blige, all that. So Keisha Cole. So on her end, that was that. And then my pops, he played Tank, Genuine.
Okay.
Joe, like that was his vibe.
So that's kind of how you got into R&B for real.
Of course.
I see what you're saying. Okay, so if you could get in the studio with any artist today and collaborate on a new song, who would it be?
Any artist.
Any artist. Who would it be and why? Any artist, like they don't even have to know you right now. Just any artist you could think of, top of your head,
Top
like
of my head.
number one artist that you would want to make a song with.
Number one artist that I would want to make a song with. Ooh, I got a couple. But if I could think of only one, Leon Thomas.
I don't even know who that is.
I'm gonna put you on. So you ever seen Victorious?
Yeah. Oh, is that Andre?
Andre.
Oh, he could sing.
He wrote 3 songs for Drake. He wrote Pipe Down. He wrote In the Bible, and he wrote Love All.
I did not know that.
He has 2 songs right now.
I did not know he made real music.
I'll put you on. There's one song called Breaking Point, and there's another one called Love Jones.
Wow.
Leon Thomas is dope. Like, he's very hard.
I'm gonna have to go listen because I
feel like his
didn't
vibe.
even know. I thought he was just off a show.
Nah, he's hard for sure. Like, he's huge.
Okay, I'm gonna listen.
Like, I'm big on that too. Like, I find the underlying of every big song. So like that was Drake.
Right.
Top songs on his Certified Lover Boy album.
Right.
Leon Thomas produced and wrote those, and I pay attention to that. Like, who produced this, who wrote this, so you can find more art and more ways to be creative yourself.
And how do you like maintain making music while you're in school? Because I know it's hard.
It's a process. Everything else is. Everything's a process. You just gotta find the right way to navigate your life and what you want out of life. And of course, school is important, but my passion is my passion. You gotta please. You gotta please. You gotta please the inner child in you. Which you
I know that's right. Right.
Shit, so.
That's good. That's good. So, do you have any advice for anyone wanting to sing, like, as a career?
Like,
what would you tell your younger self?
My younger self.
About singing and stuff, like, about doing this right now?
Push yourself. Don't be afraid. Like, you're gonna have moments where you question this, that, or the third, but at the end of the day, it's you versus you. So.
Okay. And we've almost are wrapping it up. My last question would just be, do you have any upcoming projects that we can be excited about? I'm
working on a EP at the moment.
Okay.
Titled Heartbroken Lover Boy.
And oh boy. So you were giving me Lover Boy. Are you about to give me Heartbroken now?
It's
somebody hurt you?
I'm hurt all the time. To keep it with you, but I mean, I believe in love.
But that's, you put it in music.
Yeah, I believe in love over everything. So, and with the EP, it's gonna translate on both ends. So
okay.
Being heartbroken and being in love.
Okay, so it's gonna be like a versus kind of.
It's like
so you're gonna have like a mixture.
Yeah, if I could put it in simple terms, it's like a. If you can imagine, I'm not gonna say I'm like these people, but these like when I listen to what I want for Heartbroken Lover Boy, I think of Brent, Drake, and Bryson.
Brent, Drake, and Bryson. That's good. Those are 3 good people too. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm excited.
For sure. It'll be dope. I'm trying to take my time with it. I was supposed to binge on it, but I pushed it completely back.
Why you keep pushing it back?
I want it to be perfect. It's my first EP.
But is this you also just critiquing yourself?
Might be. But I want what I want. Like I'm
I feel
focused
you.
on that.
Okay, as long if you like it, we love it.
I hope so.
So,
I hope so.
you know, as long as you produce what you want to and make sure it sounds good to you, then, you know, everybody else, I feel like everybody here is really supportive. So I feel like you'll get the support that, you know, you want. I would listen. I'm going to listen.
I hope so, yeah.
But I need to know, I don't know, is this like soon, or is it like some months down the line? Am I going to be waiting forever?
No. So I'm going to tell you this. I have a very, like, I give myself a schedule. So,
okay.
Yes, I have an EP coming, but I'm taking things to a different route. Like, I'm working with a team in Atlanta for this whole project. So, I ain't gonna say no names.
Yeah, don't say too much. Don't say too much.
It's some shit now.
Okay.
But they basically told me just break everything down. So single, then the EP.
So you're gonna drop 3 singles before and
sure.
then drop the EP.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's not, you're not gonna have to wait for too long. You're gonna have some.
I'm gonna have some singles.
Yeah, you're gonna have some singles. You're gonna have some singles.
But then I'm gonna have to wait on that EP.
Maybe 1 or 2 music videos, and then.
Oh, we doing music videos soon.
Yeah,
Okay,
I gotta go all the way with it.
Okay,
Sure.
I feel you. All right, so before we wrap this up, is there anything you would like to say to the viewers? Your Instagram, social media, where your music can be found? You know, promote yourself.
For sure, you can follow me on all social media at It's Savion ITSSAVI0N. So ITSSAVI0N on all social media. On all platforms, you can find me at Savion SIV0N. So it's always a 0 where the O is. And yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down and talk to me and answer all my questions. It's very much appreciated.